Well, here we are again, this time with a new workout. It's called the Next Challenge. After doing the first workout, I got a lot of mail from people talking about how much they liked it. They felt more physically fit, they had a renewed sense of self-confidence, and that's basically why we're back, and that's why we're doing this second tape. This time we wanted to develop one workout that would work out your whole body, and that you could do every day or every other day, or even work in with the first tape. We really kept in mind that people want to have fun when they're working out, and hopefully that'll make you stick with it a little longer. So there's a lot more variety this time. When I first started working out, like most people, all I really cared about was how I looked. And over the years, I've realized that getting a good workout is more than just if I still fit my size 6 jeans. That's what this program is about. It's very athletic. It doesn't just focus on the cosmetic. The first time through, just watch the tape. You don't have to work out with me. It's really important that you're going to see what you're going to be doing and get an overall sense of the program. And at the end of the tape, there's a glossary of some of the trickier exercises where form and safety are very important. Start out doing half of what I do, and eventually you'll build up to the point where I am. And don't feel guilty if you can't keep up with me. You're not supposed to be able to. This is supposed to be a tape that you can grow with. Here's what you need. You need a bottle of water, you'll need a towel, and you'll need a mat if you don't have carpeting or a soft floor, and you'll need one set of free weights. I'll also be using one optional item, and that's a chair. And the chair is strictly for balance. One other important note. This workout is for healthy people. If you're at all concerned that you shouldn't be doing any of these movements, you can do two things. One is listen to your doctor, and the second is listen to your body. Remember, as Raju says, that pain is a sign to stop. I am not the expert, but a lot of people ask me what I do to look the way I do. And so basically here I'm telling you, here's what I do. This is the exercise program that I do. It works for me. I see the physical results that I want to see. I feel the way I want to feel. And I feel energized and it feels great. Okay, now we're going to start the warm-up, and you're going to go for 3 breaths up.
Okay, put your hands on your waist. Let's warm up the neck, moving head up and down.
Be careful not to move your head too far back.
Now, side to side. Now, go ear to the shoulder. Next circle.
And start from here and circle to the right. Just like before, remember not to move your head too far back. And from down here, we'll go to the left. 6.
Vertical scissors.
If it doesn't feel good to raise your arms this high, only bring them up to your chest level.
Now, crossing. Circles backward. Go the other way. All right, shoulders are done. Let's go to the waist.
These waves have
Okay, you might want to widen your legs just a little bit, and you're going to stretch up over with the right hand, and to the left.
These waves. Drop down to 90 degrees and reach.
These waves are all around us now. Radio waves, X-ray.
Okay. Drop all the way down and touch your toes.
These waves are all around us now.
Okay, now trunk flexions and extensions.
You might want to bring your feet a little bit together for this. Remember not to bend your back. Bend from the hip and keep your knees bent too.
These waves are all around us. Radio waves, television.
Grab your arms in front, elbows up, parallel to the ground, and twist.
So on, so on.
Pull your arm with the other one. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. All right, both arms up for trunk circles. When you go down, keep your knees slightly bent.
Start circling to the right.
These waves are all around us now. Radio waves, television, X-ray.
And let's go the other way.
So on, so on.
Okay, let's warm up the hips. Legs apart and move side to side. Now, all the way down into a deep side
Make
lunge.
sure you keep your right heel down. Take your hands, place them by your foot, and lift up your left toe and give your inner thigh a good stretch. And lift yourself up with your hands and go to the other side. Keeping the left heel down, right toe up. Now, come back up, twist your hips, your right foot forward. Stretch down, keeping this knee so that it doesn't go over your ankle. This is where you should be feeling the stretch. Bring your back foot in a little bit, push the back heel down, and lift the right toe up. Walk yourself over to the other side. Widen the stance again a little bit. Stretch the leg. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your ankle.
Bring the hips forward. Maintain. Stay with it. Now hips up. Stretch. Get the knee back. Put the heel down. All right, that's enough. Let's do some leg swings.
Stand up. Arms up. And you're gonna bring your left toe to your right hand. And then switch.
Bring your leg up. Don't drop your hands.
Is it right or wrong? Try to find a place we can all belong. Be as
Let's stretch a little bit to prepare for running.
Feet together. Leg up and pull.
we should really try. All this time, spinning round and round, made the same mistakes that we've always found. Surely now we could move along, make a better world. No, it can't be wrong. Let's go.
That's 6. Okay. Now, get your water ready and your towel. We're going to start the cardiovascular part of the workout.
Let's come together right now. Oh yeah. In sweet hearts.
Okay, so now we're starting the real part of the workout here. This is just to get your blood going and get your heart pumping. So we're gonna start jogging in place. 1, 2. I'm always gonna start with the right leg. Okay, now bring the knees up to the hands. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now you bring the heels up to the buttocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you're gonna bring your straight legs forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And back. And now bring her to the side. 1, 2. Now jumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And front and back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And side to side. 1, 2. Now we're gonna do scissors, so right leg forward, left, 2, 3. Be careful not to let your knee come forward of your ankles. Now side scissors, open, close, 2. Make sure you keep everything loose, your hips, your knees, your ankles. This will soften the impact. 10, and twisting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a break and get some water.
Time is running out. Let there be no doubt. We should soon die.
Next, we're gonna do some lunges. The most important thing to be aware of is when you come down, do not let this knee come out over your ankle. So just make sure your stance is wide enough that you're not pushing your knee out. You're gonna keep your left leg stationary. You're gonna bring your right knee up, and you're gonna lunge down, hitting your heel first and then your toe. This requires a lot of balance, so if you need to start out using a chair, you can do that. We're gonna do 10 of these. So bring the right foot up, lunge down, push up. That's the hard part. That's 10. Now, readjust your balance so that when you come down, this knee is still not forward of your ankle. And then you're gonna bring this knee up. That's 10. Now we're gonna put it together, but you get to count 1, 2, okay? So don't get scared. Okay, come up, forward, push up, and back. That's 2, 3, 5. Should be feeling it now, right here. Take a little tiny spread. The right foot stays on the ground, and we'll lunge forward with the left foot. So, bring your knee up, heel, toe. 1.
Okay.
10. Readjust your stance so that this knee does not come forward. And you're gonna bring the knee up. 1, 2, 3. we're going to combine those. So, left knee up, forward, up.
Good job, take a break.
Take advantage of these breaks, you guys. Start with your right leg, right?
That's right.
And lunge forward.
One,
Switch.
two, deep down. One, two, up. That's right. That's right. Yes. Okay, we go from the back lunge into a swing.
Once again, establish your balance here.
Way out there in the wilderness of love and pain. Under the gentle arches we roll the silver streets.
Every time you go, aim higher and higher.
Yeah.
And higher and higher. And for the last time. Oh, right, that's enough. Change leg.
Came into love.
Hold on.
Hammered by love. Hammered by the very thing you dreamed of. Chased inside the walls you tried to reach. So crashing to your knees.
Up straight. Aim to your hand. Aim.
Only tender love. Understood the
Now, let's do scissors from a lunge position.
Again, watch your knee so it doesn't go forward of your ankle.
Use your hip. Use your hip. Use your hip. That's where the power is. Yes. 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 Great. Stop. Hold it. Shake your legs.
not dead but still and ready to be born anew. Looking back now it all seems so clear. Like steering so long and seeing for someone to
This time we'll do broad jumps forward with 2 hops back. Ready? Go. 1, 2, dash. Nice.
till there's nowhere left, nowhere to feel nothing anymore.
Yes.
Nothing that will comfort you more. More than tender love.
That's enough. Very good. Now legs further apart for twists.
To the right. Switch.
Now squat down into a plie.
Your legs up, and we're gonna go squat down and jump.
Push it. Push. Nice. Smooth.
One more. Get your water.
Now let's do some skipping.
So start bringing your right knee up to your chest like a skip. And back, and stay with the right leg for 10.
Push it till there's nowhere left, nowhere to feel nothing anymore. Nothing that will comfort you more. Having by love,
High jump.
chase inside the walls you try to reach, sink crashing to your knees. Only tender love.
Okay, shake your legs. Let's go skating.
Now this one, make sure you have room on either side. Bring your legs wide apart. Right foot behind, like skating. Jump up And down. That's 1, 2. Yeah.
Let's go to Japan, do some sumo.
Sumo wrestler. Squat down. Lift your right leg up. Then switch it. 2, 3. Last one.
Hey, shake legs.
Rest again.
Let's get ready for karate kicks.
This one's fun because you feel like you're strong and you can defend yourself. Keep your hands up like you're boxing. Left leg forward, and you're gonna bring your knee up and kick. For 1, 2.
That's right. Yes, that's the snap. That's the snap. That's right.
8.
Good. Good.
We're gonna switch legs. This is good for balance too. So if you feel a little wobbly, concentrate on keeping yourself tall.
Crescent kicks.
Okay, now we're gonna go back to the right leg kicking. Left leg forward. This time, put your left hand out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the right leg up to the side, bring it over, and slap against your left hand here. So it's slap, 2. If you can't kick this high, then lower your hand. Eventually your strength will build up and you'll be able to kick higher. 10. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the left leg. So right leg forward, right hand forward, keep this left hand up, bring the left leg around and slap. That's 10. Okay, we're gonna go back to the right leg kicking. This time you put your right hand forward, and we're gonna bring the right leg over the front of the body and slap it going out. Keep your left hand up, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 10. Same thing, other leg. Left leg back, and put your left hand forward, right hand up. Remember, the higher you keep your arm, the harder it is. So if it's too hard for you, just lower your hand a little bit. So bring your left leg around your body and slap it outside. 10. Okay, take one more break. And we're gonna do our last set of legs. And be happy that we're done with it. Okay. We're gonna do squats with our feet together, and they're just half squats. And come up like a diver, hands on the knees. 2. Make sure that when you come up, you don't lock your knees. 4. 9. Okay. On this one, you go back down, you bring your arms forward, and you're gonna pick up your right leg and just lift it forward, and then switch to the left. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Now we want to bring the right leg to the side and the arm to the side. For 1, and switch it to the left. 2, for the last thing, you want to bring your arms forward and your right leg back. So it's 1, switch it to the left, 2, back to the right, 4, 5. Okay, that's it for the legs. Now we're going to just give our legs a stretch. And this is for your quad. And make sure your knee's pointing down. Just hold the heel to your rear end. If you need to hold something for balance, you can do that. And then switch legs. Keep the knee pointing down. Both feet together, right over the left, and just let the weight of your body hang to the floor. Switch legs. Okay, take your last drink of water here, and then we're going to go on the mat and start ab work. So you need your mat and your weights. Just start with your weights to the side, because we're going to start doing stomach. You're going to lay down, hands to the side, and you're going to roll your knees up to your chest, blowing out on the way up, and back down. 2, we're going to do sets of 20. 3, 4, 5, 6.
So welcome to the world, yeah.
That's 10 more.
I'm happy.
14.
Sometimes I feel we must be going
Last one. That's 20. Bring your feet flat on the floor, knees bent, hands behind the head, and we're gonna crunch up. Do not pull up with your arms because you don't want to jerk your neck. You want to lift up with your chin and your chest out in front of you here. Don't curl in. That's 2.
I'm the color green. Sometimes
Your stomach flat. That's 20. Okay, with your hands still behind your head, you want to take both your knees and lay them over to the right. And you're going to crunch straight up with your chin going toward the ceiling out in front of you. And that's 1, 2. This is where you should be feeling it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
have you worked it out yet? What's the answer? It's plain to see.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're going to do it over to the left side. So drop your knees bent together to the left and crunch up. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Freddie Flintstone.
16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, come back to center. Now I'm going to do a full sit-up. If If you have a lower back problem, just do another set of crunches. If you can do a full sit-up and want to do a full sit-up, keep your lower back into the mat, and we're gonna roll up, blowing out on the way up, and then roll down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, you might want to give your abs a little stretch so you can pull your knees up to your chest. Let them release, and then drop your legs down flat. Open up your stomach. And now we're gonna move on to the chest exercises. I'm gonna do it in this position with my heels on the mat, my knees bent, so that my lower back is flat to the mat. If you have a lower back problem, you have the option of bringing one leg up and putting on your knee so that your lower back is going into the mat. Or if you're still having space there, you can bring both your feet up, just rest your knees like this so that you have no space between your back and the mat. Now I can do it in this position, but if you can't, try one of those other options. Now take your weights, and we're gonna start in this position, and we're gonna bring both the weights over your head, and then down to the floor together. Up, that's 2, that's 3, 10. Now you're back in center. You're gonna bring the weights up over your head, circle around backwards, and then up to center. That's 1, 2. If it's uncomfortable to make wide circles, then make them smaller. If it's still painful, stop. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna go the other way, so dropping down by your side, palms up on the way over, and pull it up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do scissors with the arms. Bring the right hand over the head, the left hand down to the side, and reverse it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 10.
Scissors sideways.
You cross your arms over each other with the weights, then open it all the way to the side, back to crossing, all the way to the side. That's 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Nine, 10, back to center. We're gonna do half circles over the head and then squeeze it up into a fly. Over the head for half circle, into a fly.
What we're saying is keep on the right track, Jack. It ain't easy when the deck is gone, so cool, man. You give yourself a heart attack. Listen,
Now we're gonna go the other way. So drop the hands down to the side, up halfway, and then squeeze it up to a fly. Down, half circle, squeeze up for 2. Now we're going to drop the weights down to our chest together, bring them out to the side, and squeeze it up. It's 1, 2,
step off, release my soul. If life's too short to reach your goal, why don't you think about
we're
the
going to
way
squeeze up. 9, 10. Open your arms up over your head, and then you're going to bring them up together to the point of a V up by your knees. That's 1, and you squeeze it up. 2, open over your head, squeeze up for 3. 10, and we're going to do that now the other way. So we're going to drop our hands down by our side with our palms facing forward, and we're going to bring it up to the point of a V up right above our heads for 1, and then drop it down to our side, over your head for 2, and 3, 9, last one. 10. While your arms are still up, just give your wrists a little twist for 5, 4, and 5. And you're done with the weights for the chest. Set them by your side. We're going to do one last thing to kind of burn out our pec muscles here. So you bring both your hands up, and we're going to cross your hands over as fast as you can. Ready? Go.
Yeah, it's something else. You know I love it when you're near me. You're near me.
And down. We're going to do a second set of abs while we're down here. So lift your legs almost straight up into the air and use your lower ab muscles to pick your pelvis up off the ground. Just a small movement, about 1 inch. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Push your hands into the ground. 8, 9, 10.
Please, give me more. I need it. I want it. You could say I'm all up on it. So can you come up for a second, baby? Second, baby?
20. Now, while your legs are up there, just bend your knees a little bit. You can press one leg over, hands behind the head, and we're going to crunch up, not pulling with your hands, lifting with the chest.
If I tell you that your touch is precious, would you not forget this? Would your heart protect us? Endless are my emotions for you. I guess that's why I do the things I do.
Your look is definitely today. I want to seduce. I know things I wanna do to you, babe. I want
flat on the floor with your knees bent. And I want you to take your left foot and put it on the right knee. You can put your left hand on your stomach, and we're gonna crunch and twist to the left. 2,
Lady, where you going? Let me kick it to you. Cause lately I've been wanting to get closer to you. And I think you get the message, love. Message, love.
10. Really crunch and twist. 12. And that's 20. Now let's switch it to the other side. So your right foot goes up on your left knee,
Tell me you're with it.
left arm behind your head, and crunching up and twist.
To let you know that I did, yeah, I figure that my time won't be wasted. The way I'm gonna kiss your lips, yo, I can taste it. It's not about just hitting the skins, it's your style, your vibe, sin,
8,
sin.
9, 10.
Wait, I wanna talk to you a minute, love. I'm saying the bottom line is,
Okay, for the last ab in this set, I want you to make your legs with a slight bend in the knee, hands behind the head, and you're gonna lift the left leg, and you're gonna lift your whole upper body, your chest, and come to meet it. Then down, and then raising the right leg, and crunching, and switch. 3, 4, 20. I want to give your stomach a little stretch here. Put your knees to your chest. That'll release that. And you can straighten your legs. Put your arms over your head. And open that up. And now we're going to stand up and we're going to work our biceps and our triceps and our shoulders and our back. So you need your weights. And you don't need your mat. And what you need to do is to have your feet shoulder width apart, and you want your knees bent, back straight, and we're going to start with the bicep. And just a regular curl, and your elbow should be into your waist. Breathe out on the way up. 6, 7. On the 10th one, keep it up. Turn your hands so they're facing your ears and go up for 10. Now drop your hands to your side, and with your palms facing toward your body, lift your arms out to the side, leading with your elbows for 10. 2, 10. Now, you want to bend over. You want to keep your back straight and your knees very bent. And you're going to drop your hands down and you raise your elbows up, squeezing your shoulder blades together. For 10. That's 2, 3, 4. 10. Stand up and we're going to do reverse curls, which is putting the palms of your hands facing your legs, keeping your knees bent, shoulders back, back straight, and lift it up for 10. On the 10th one, keep it up, palms facing forward, knees bent still, and up for 10.
Listen to us.
Now we're going to do front raises. Palms facing your legs, knees bent, shoulders back, and raise it up to eye level and down. Up, down. 3. That's 10. We're going to do bend over rowing again. So remember, flat back and knees bent, and squeeze it up. Okay, that's 10. Stand up again. We're doing reverse curls, but alternating hands this time, starting with the right. Now, when your hands are down, bring them together. You might want to lock your fingers. We're going to do tricep extensions. Bring them up over the head. Keep your elbows close to your ears. Straighten the arms for 1. Try not to arch your back and keep your knees bent. Now we're going to do breaststroke. Start with your weights up under your chin, out like you're doing a breaststroke. Knees bent. And back down to rowing and pull up. Okay, now we're going to do regular curls, but alternating with the twist. So it's right, twisting up, left, twisting up. 2, 3, 4.
Guardian angels flying round my head. I feel your touch, warm as reds. Embarrassment, innocence glow.
Okay, now with your hands back up, wider grip this time, knees bent, bring them up and together, back down. Now, bend your elbows, bring your hands together, and you're gonna lift to the side. So it's a bent arm, lateral raise, lifting with the elbow. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, and once again, bent over rowing. And pull up. Give your arms a little break here. We'll work the waist.
I see myself in widescreen love scene. Closer, I'm holding you, wrapped in blue. I'm looking on the bright side.
We're gonna raise the arms out to the side. Your weights may be a little heavy for this. You might not be able to do as many as you could on the other one. So if you want to, you can drop your weights if they're too heavy and just do it with no weight. So go. 1, 2. Stand up. And we're gonna go do circles. to the back. The more tired you are, the smaller you're gonna wanna do. So you may wanna start out like this, that's 4, and you can get bigger as you go along. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna bend over again, bring your elbows up, and you're gonna extend the hands and squeeze the tricep. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stand up again, and we're gonna do circles, but this time frontward. 9, 10. Once again, bend over rowing, flat back, knees bent, and pull up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 10th one, stand up, and we're gonna do a combination bicep tricep. So you want your right arm straight over the head with your elbow close to your head, and you're gonna curl up with the left and squeeze your tricep up with the right. That's 1, 2, 7, keep your knees bent. 10, and we're gonna switch that. So your right arm is curling now, and your left arm is tricep extension. Right hand to your left foot and then up, and your left hand to the right foot. That's 1. Keep your knees bent. Hands together and up with the right, up with the left. Hands together and lift them with the weights up under your chin, elbows up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's a bit like boxing, but we're gonna put the weights just a little bit up to eye level.
1,
2. And just drop them down for a second, loosen them up, bring them back up, cross over the right, back to center, to the left. It's 1.
1 and 2. 1 and 3.
This is the last one.
1 and 2. 1 and
That's 10, and we're done with arms. Just drop your arms down, relax your shoulders, keep your knees bent, twist it around to the left, to the right. This is just a stretch. Then bend your arms, and we're just gonna give our wrist a little rotation. 3 times each way, back the other way. And you're done with arms. Take your last drink of water and get your mat, because we're gonna go back down for our last set of abs, and we're gonna do some back and stretching, and we're out of here. Okay, lay flat on your back. Take your right leg, cross it over your body, come up and switch. That's 2, and 3, Okay, now we're gonna do slow bicycles. So hands go, once again, behind the neck, just to support your neck, not to jerk up. And we're gonna lift up, raising the left foot, and down. And then raise the right foot and come up to that knee. 2, left 3, right 4. 9, 10. Keep your stomach flat. Okay, the next exercise is side jackknives. And there's 3 different ways you can do these. If you're just starting out, put your one hand on the floor and you're gonna lift only the upper part of your body. The second option is lifting the upper part of your body with one leg. And then we're gonna try to lift 2 legs and the upper part of the body, that's 1. Now I'm gonna start on the right because we've been starting on the right all along. So excuse me here. Remember, if you're laying on your right side, your right arm should be out in front of you. Left arm over your head, and 1. We're gonna do 20, 2. And 20. Roll it over to the other side. Left arm along the floor, right arm over your head, and and 20. That's the worst one, but now we're done. Okay, the last sit-up is really combining a back stretch with the sit-up. Now what I'm gonna do is a full sit-up with knees slightly bent, and I'm gonna turn to the side and do a push-up, back to center, down, and the same thing on the other side. If you have a lower back problem, skip the full sit-up, and you can just twist and twist, or just do some more crunches, okay? So I'm gonna do 20, starting now. So that's... Two more. And 20. Down. Give your back a little stretch too, because next we're gonna do some back exercises. And we're rolling it up.
The angel from this dream I have, he's here again. He came like sun through the window.
Lay it down.
He smiles. The higher you fly, the harder you fall.
2 more. And 20. Okay, roll it down. And we're done with abs, yay. Okay, so we're gonna roll over onto our stomachs. And this muscle group does not get worked very often, so you really wanna be careful when you start these. And if you don't feel comfort doing these, you just stop. And if you can't do all of them, that's okay, because eventually those muscles will get stronger. So we're gonna start with our arms and legs extended, and we're gonna raise our right arm and our left leg at the same time, just lifting it up and down for 10. If you feel any pain, definitely just stop and consult your doctor. And 10. Left hand raised and the right leg.
Just like tears. The closer we were, the lower he whispered. I know it's crazy. Well, he was singing.
And 10. Now the next one, you want your feet to be having contact with the floor, and we're gonna kind of do a butterfly up. Once again, do not jerk, just lift both hands up to the side and down. For 10, if you can. 2, 3, 4.
Did he touch me? Does he surround me like the air in this room? Oh, I can walk inches higher than the floor.
And on the 10th one, keep your hands back by your side and put your chin on the mat and your hands pressing into the mat, and we're gonna lift both feet at the same time for 10. So 1, 2, squeeze it up. And 10. Now we get to put everything together. So hands extended again, feet extended, and lifting everything up and down. Everything up, down, everything up and down. Just 2 more. Oh. And rest. Bring your hands back by your chest, and we're gonna roll up, chin first. Lift your chest up, your ab muscles. You're gonna try to straighten your arms. Stretch your abs and your back and roll yourself down. Roll it up. Roll it down. And the last one, roll it up. And while you're up there, come up onto your hands and knees. And you want to stretch it back, dragging your hands along the floor. So you really feel a stretch here in your lower back. Then you're going to come back up to center, walk it over to the right. This may be as much of a stretch as you want. If you want to try further, you can try sitting down on your left heel as far as you can until it doesn't feel good. I can go all the way down, but if you don't want to, don't try that. If your knees hurt, just stay up. If you can, stretch it all the way down. Then walk back to the center and over to the left. And once again, we're gonna stretch down, trying to sit on the right ankle to what your limits are. You should really be feeling the stretch here in your side. Come back to center, and I want you to come up on your toes, do upside down V here, and we stretch our calves a little bit, and then walk it with your feet, right, left, for 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring it down. And you can sit down. Bring the bottoms of your feet together if you can. And we're gonna lower your chest into the ground. You get a nice stretch in here. Now you can try to bring your feet a little closer to your body. You can use your elbows to press your knees down. Now we're gonna extend our right leg, keeping our left foot tucked in. Stretch it down. You might wanna hold these stretches a little longer. And switch it to the other side. So stretch it down, keeping your chest to the floor. Now bring both legs out in front. And you wanna Bring your chest down to the floor. You should definitely be feeling that. You can use your hands to help pull yourself a little more. Then we're gonna cross our right foot over our left foot, and once again, we're gonna stretch it down. And switch our left over our right, and stretch it down. Okay. Now I'm gonna hold onto my knees, and with my back curved, I'm gonna roll down for 3 and up. Once again, this is supposed to feel good. It's like giving yourself a back massage. So if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. That's 3. Come down. Extend your arms. Extend your legs and just be heavy into the floor. Here's the glossary. It contains important information about some of the exercises in the workout. Information that'll help you do the exercises as safely and effectively as possible. When flexing and extending your neck, be careful not to move your head too far back. Only go as far as you can comfortably. Just like in the last exercise, you should be careful not to put your head too far back. If it's uncomfortable to raise your arms all the way when doing vertical scissors, or if you have a history of shoulder problems, then just raise your arms to chest level. When doing this exercise, be careful not to bend your back. Bend from the hip and also keep your knees bent. When you do the front lunge stretch, make sure that your knee is positioned directly above your ankle. When you do scissors forward, you also need to keep your knee positioned over your ankle. When you're doing side scissors, use what's called the triple extension, a combination of ankle, knee, and hip, to absorb the shock in the lunge and to make takeoff easier. This is a continuous activity. Do it without stopping. When you come down on your forward lunges, keep your knee directly above your ankle. Make sure your stance is wide enough so that your knee doesn't come too far forward. To help with balance when doing lunges, you can start out using a chair. As with other lunges, when doing lunge scissors, keep your knee directly over your ankle when you come down. If it's too hard doing crescent kicks with your hand held high, then just lower your hand. When doing squats, never lock your knees when you come up. Keep them slightly bent. When doing full sit-ups, lift with your abdominal muscles, not with your arms. Keep your back rounded and point your chin towards your knees. This will help you keep from straining your back and neck. This is a variation on the full sit-up. If you have a lower back problem, then just do another set of crunches instead of the full sit-up. Also, raising both knees will help you bring your back down against the floor. If you can't make wide circles when doing the full circle exercises, then make them smaller. If you still feel pain, then stop and consult your doctor. When doing bent over rowing, remember to keep your knees bent, your back straight, and to bend your body forward at the waist. For the full sit-up into push-up, if you have a lower back problem, then don't do the full sit-up and just do the twist.